Abraham disobeyed God. He did not trust in God. Through Hagar he brought forth Ishmael. And brought Ishmael before God. And said, God, you cannot give me a son. But I brought a son for you. You bless him and make the hair of all my line. God did not accept that. You know why? I want to put a question here. Time was passing, age was crossing, and Abraham's behavior was changing. His faith was shaking, and his behavior was changing. Is it not the same thing happening in the lives of believers today? Time is passing, age is crossing. Oh, let my daughter get married with unbeliever. Let her get married at least with some, maybe of any denomination. Age is crossing. Who will marry her? People are disobeying God and not becoming a testimony for Him. They are doing the same mistake which Abraham did. But I want to ask you a question. Time was passing, age was crossing, but did the word of God fail? Was the promise of God failing in the life of Abraham? No! God gave him a son. God gave him a son through Sarah. God gave the promised son to him. Even when time had gone, even when age was crossed, by supernatural power, God made it possible that Abraham and Sarah will have a son. And we see that happening in the same chapter. And the child is with Abraham. The child is growing before him. The child is growing as a spiritual child. What a joy it was for Abraham. Now he knows for sure. Let the time pass. Let the age cross. My God is an everlasting God. Time cannot bind him. Age cannot limit him. He can work miracles in our life for sure. That's why he called him Isaac, which means laughter. If you read in the Bible, you will find like this. Where is your wife Sarah? She is inside the tent. Why is she laughing? Why is she laughing? The angels asked. Immediately she said, no, I was not laughing. She thought she could laugh. She could not laugh openly. She could not laugh openly. Read Genesis 17:17. Abraham also could not laugh openly. Both of them were longing to laugh inside their heart. But they were weeping all the time. At the right time, God gave them a smile. They called him Smile. Laughter. And you know what Sarah says there? I got a laughter. Now anybody who hears about this, Genesis chapter 21, she says, they will all laugh with me. Are you crying inside your heart? Is there something because of which you have left your witnessing? Come back to the Lord. Say him, I'm sorry. I thought time is passing and age is crossing. That's why I brought forth Ishmael in my life. Forgive me, God. He will give you Isaac. He will fulfill his promises. He will give you laughter in your life. And they that see your life and hear about it, they will laugh with you. Beloved, Abraham learned this lesson in his life for sure. Will you also learn this lesson in your life? That's why I call this message today as God, El Olam, the everlasting God. He's an eternal God. Don't worry about your time. Don't worry about your age. Don't worry about your difficulties. Don't worry about anything that you're holding back. Lord, let me be like Abraham. When I enjoy the place of rest, fulfill my responsibility. I just put a question here. What a witness of Abraham here. Yeah, he enjoys God's provision. But he was fulfilling his responsibilities. He was a man who was depending upon God for everything. He worshipped God. He was one who was having witness of God's presence with him. He was confident of teaching his family the ways of God. He learned to be prepared for the higher tests of life. Ultimately, he learned that my God is El Olam, an everlasting God who can do anything for me at any time that is needed. Oh, what a witness. When you and I talk about you, am I living a good witness for you? How can I be like that? Being thankful and grateful to all that God has done to me. That I would train and bring up my family in the godly way. And I will fulfill my responsibility and be attached to the local assembly with commitment. And I will follow my Lord with my household. May the Lord prepare you and me for the higher tests of life. And let us recognize that God is God who is El Olam. Simple thing. Abraham did two things. Planted a tree, prayed a prayer. But both the things in the name of the Lord, the everlasting God. You and I are called in this world to be His witnesses. Nothing has gone wrong till now. Take it seriously. If you would like, you can sing along with me. It says like this. गवाही दे मसीही तू, गवाह तुझको बनाया है. गवाही दे मसीही तू, गवाह तुझको बनाया है. अगर ना दे गवाही तो तुझे क्यों कर बचाया है. अगर ना दे गवाही तो तुझे क्यों कर बचाया है. गवाही दे मसीही तू, गवाह तुझको बनाया है. O Christian, be a witness for the Lord. If it is not for goodness, why has He redeemed you and kept you in this world? May the Lord make your life and my life a good witness. May the Lord bless His word and its meditation to our life. God bless you. As we talk about it, I just want to say that God willing, tomorrow we will have the next class. Come with your family and come prayerfully. And God willing, we shall see the next class, a worship in Christian. ഒരു ആരാധിക്കുന്ന ക്രിസ്ത്യാനി എന്നുള്ളത് അടുത്ത വാസ്തവം.
What does that really mean to us?
നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ എന്തായിരിക്കുന്നു എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
And what is God looking for?
ദൈവം നമ്മളെക്കുറിച്ച് ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നതാണ്.
Let us go with this blessing first.
അവന്റെ അനുഗ്രഹത്തിനോടെ നമുക്ക്